Indian cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar announced his retirement from the one-day format of the game today ahead of the three-match series against arch-rivals Pakistan. In a statement which was released by the Board of Control for Cricket in India, or the BCCI, Sachin Tendulkar thanked his teammates over the years for their support and pointed out the 2011 World Cup win as his biggest achievement.
After making his ODI debut in 1989 against Pakistan, in which he was dismissed for a nod, Tendulkar scored his first half-century in his 9th ODI. He was then asked to open the batting for India in 1994 and made an immediate impact on the ODI against New Zealand, where he smashed 82 in 49 balls. It took him 79 ODIs to score his first century, and then he continued to score them with remarkable consistency. The maestro's form has been poor in recent times, with his critics calling for him to retire. Meanwhile, several views were expressed by fellow teammates, fans and admirers on the retirement of the most prolific batsman.
His contribution to the game and his records are so massive that cricket fans all over the world will miss him.
I have shared the dressing room with him for 12 to 13 years, but it will be very difficult now that he will not be a part of the dressing room in the one-day cricket squad. When I began playing, I wanted to be like Sachin Tendulkar. Obviously, many players and people are going to miss him. The news has come so sudden. It feels like an era of one-day cricket has ended.
He shouldn't stop playing Test cricket. He's a legend.
Popularly known as Little Master, Tendulkar has almost every record in the 50-over format of the game to his credit. He played 463 ODIs, scoring 18,426 runs and made 49 centuries, each of them a world record.
Well, it's time now for the bitter truth.
Bitter Truth constantly brought to light the irregularities in relaying the synthetic track at the Sugathadasa Stadium and concerns regarding the standard of the track. However, the track has been damaged day by day due to the lack of attention paid by the sports authorities. Although it has been 6 months since a synthetic track was relayed, the officials of the Sugathadasa Sports Complex have been unable to officially accept it.
The track at the stadium is at a state where it cannot be used any further. There are patches in several places. Color patches and air bubbles have appeared on the track, while some areas are torn. They just patch these areas without doing the needful. They have spent public money, but there is no use.
Chairman of the Sugathadasa Sports Complex, Brigadier Priyantha Samarthunga, stated that the track will not be officially accepted until the shortcomings that were identified are not addressed by the contractor. Brigadier Samarthunga charged that the Engineering Division of the Department of Sports Development has delayed certifying the standard of the track. However, the Engineering Division of the Department of Sports Development is not prepared to issue such a certification. The Chief Engineer of the department stated that since the track has received an A grade by the International Athletics Association, it is unnecessary to grant another certificate for the standard of the track. He charged that certain individuals who were unable to obtain tenders which were called during the relaying of the synthetic track are working with certain officials to create a mafia that would jeopardize the entire process.
සුගතදාස ධාවන පතේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අන්තර්ජාතික මල්ල ක්‍රීඩා සංගමය ඒ ශ්‍රේණියේ සාතිකයක් නිකුත් කරලා තියෙනවා නම් මම ඊට
If the International Athletics Association has given an A grade to the track, I think it is a serious offence that has misled the world. If there were any irregularities, then the authorities in the country have a responsibility to take action. If the authorities act responsibly, the tax money of the people will not be wasted.
ක්‍රමයකට කටයුතු කිරීමේ වගකීම मेरटे क्रीडा බලධාරීන්ට තිබෙනවා මේ බලධාරීන් කොන්දක් ඇතුව මේ කටයුත්ත සිදු කරනවා නම් මේ රටේ ජනතාවගේ බදුවල නාස්ති වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
Why is the International Athletics Association not making a correct estimate regarding the standard of the synthetic track at the Sugathadasa Stadium? What measures are taken by the Minister of Sports to safeguard the international certification received on the track?
Naveen Samarasinghe was able to retain his title as national squash champion for the 5th consecutive time today. Mehelia Metsarani was the women's champion. The 32nd National Squash Championship ended today at the Sugathadasa Sports Complex. The women's final took place between Mehelia Metsarani and Nadini Gunawardena. Mehelia won the finals, beating Nadini 3-0. Meanwhile, Naveen Samarasinghe defeated Binura Jayasuriya 4-0 in the men's final. Well, that's it from all of us here at the MTV News Fest desk for today. Hope you have a great week ahead, filled with a lot of festive cheer, I hope. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for joining us. Take care and good night.